What's going on, everybody? So it's been a little while since I've done a Essential Obsessions video, and Kevin reached out to me and said he had a few things he wanted to send my way for me to check out. And you guys know I like to do that kind of stuff on video with you, so we'll bust these open, see what we got, and we'll probably do a giveaway. So stay tuned. So as you can see, everything was very well packaged. We have 4 bottles here, as well as whatever's in this box I haven't opened yet. But those of you that aren't familiar with Essential Obsessions, they do make some standout clones, as well as a few originals that are very noteworthy. I've been dealing with Essential Obsessions pretty much the entire existence of this channel. Kevin Holt's a stand-up guy. Let's see what's in the individual box here. So this one must be special because it was a separate package and it's got this little gold foil going right here. Okay. Made with love from us to you. Enjoy. Kevin's always stepping things up, I gotta say. Constantly changing, always changing the bottles, changing labels, constantly trying to improve. That is a great sign for someone that wants to be successful. So let's see. Andy Warhol Parfum. So this is the newest batch of Andy Warhol. We did have a discussion about that the other day because I have the original batch, much older, several bottles ago, and it's some really, really, really good stuff. If you haven't tried Andy Warhol, you're missing out, because if there's just one fragrance that you should absolutely give a shot to from Essential Obsessions, it's their version of Bond No. 9's Andy Warhol. It is the best clone out there. I've tried from Dua, I've tried Alexandria's, I have tried, I'm trying to remember names off the top of my head, I've tried like 5 or 6 different companies' clones of Andy Warhol, and Essential Obsessions, it's just the best one. So I'm not even going to bother spraying this one right now. I've talked about this one at length many times on this channel. So let's see what these other 4 bottles are. So, first things first, we have, from the gold line, Naughty Pleasures. We have Up in Smoke. We have Spice Explosion. Ooh, talk dirty to me. My kind of stuff. And Scandalous Man. So before we go into each of these, let me pull up Essential Obsessions website so I know what these are supposed to be clones of, or if there's any originals among them. Okay, so first we're looking at Naughty Pleasures, which is their version of Kerosene's Unknown Pleasures. So I've never smelled the original. So let's grab some test strips and see what we're talking about here. 2 good sprays. Definitely has a strong sweetness to it. Ooh, it's bright and uplifting, but very sweet. Definitely very sweet. Now, there's no note breakdowns listed or anything like that. It's completely going in blind, and there's almost like a candied sweetness here on the paper. And kind of an orange creamsicle smell up top as well. Now, it could be a different story on skin, but on the test strip, I'm getting a lot of this orange creamsicle and candy, like a candied sweetness. This is uplifting. This is a joyous fragrance. It like makes me happy to smell it. It's delectable. It's gourmand because it's got this candy appeal, like a sweets, junk food, if you will. Very unisex. Definitely anyone can wear this one because this is extremely playful and sweet. This is different. I don't have anything that smells like this. I've never smelled the original, and I got to tell you, this version is great. It smells like the quality of oils have increased. I don't know if Kevin's changed his oils as of late, but it definitely has a strong quality. Very high quality smell. That's very playful and sweet. I can't, outside of this orange creamsicle type of smell, I can't distinguish anything in particular. Almost like a whipped cream in there as well. This is quite nice. This is quite nice. Smells extremely powerful too. It's really, really pushing off of this paper. I'll be. Naughty Pleasures. Sweet tooth. If you have a sweet tooth, this is going to be your kind of fragrance. Let's check out the next one. So next we're looking at Up in Smoke, and this should be interesting because it's his version of Maison Margiela Replica by the Fireplace. And I just got this. I literally just smelled this a day or so ago. So it's fresh in my olfactory. And that definitely smells pretty damn accurate. Burning Woods. Oh yeah, very, very smoky. Damn. I'm surprised at how accurate it smells. In fact, hold on. No reason not to compare it to the original, since the original is right on the other side of the room. So we'll give this a good spray. So we have SCENTual Obsessions version here. We have the original here. Pretty damn accurate. I would say that sweet marshmallowy smell, the roasting marshmallows, is a little bit more dominant in the SCENTual Obsessions version Up in Smoke than what's in the actual original. But that burning wood accord is almost 1-to-1. Pretty damn accurate on the burning woods accord. It's just, I would say that marshmallowy sweetness is a little bit more in the forefront. Maybe the balance is a little different, I'm guessing, on whatever oil that is creating that accord with the SCENTual Obsessions version. And I would say the original's a little bit smokier. So that's the difference in the balance, I would say, is the original's a tad bit smokier than SCENTual Obsessions, and SCENTual Obsessions is a tad bit sweeter than the original by the Fireplace. The quality difference, I can't really tell a difference. I really can't. It's not your typical clone level oils, as I like to call them. There's definitely some quality oils here. I can't tell a quality difference, but that's the only difference I can detect personally, is By the Fireplace is a little bit smokier than Up in Smoke, oddly enough considering the name, and Up in Smoke is a little bit, it's got that marshmallow sweetness just a tad bit more heavy and to the forefront than By the Fireplace. Damn good though. It's gonna be hard to beat this one. I don't know what the other two are, but this is damn good. This might be the closest representation I've ever smelled to By the Fireplace. And I'm going back and forth here. Great job. Next we have Spice Explosion, which I guessed it would be this, and sure enough it is. Their version of Spicebomb Extreme from Viktor and Rolf. So this is another one. Before I even spray this, let me just go grab Spicebomb Extreme. So we're going to give Spice Explosion one good spray. Let that chill for a second. Definitely quite spicy up top. Then we have the original Viktor and Rolf Spicebomb Extreme. We'll give that a spray for comparison. Alright, I gave that a second. We have Spice Explosion, Spicebomb Extreme. Let's see. Still one of the best spicy fragrances ever. Beautiful peppery spice, earthy tobacco, smooth vanilla. The vanilla's a little bit more in the forefront here. So this is a 33% oil concentration according to the website. Still has that peppery spice. I would say on the paper, Spicebomb Extreme is spicier. And the vanilla is a bit more in the forefront on Spice Explosion. Again, it's one of those deals where it's pretty accurate. The quality's pretty on par with one another, but I feel like there's a balance of sweetness that's differing between the two. Now, this is on paper. Of course, on skin, it could be a totally different story. Yeah, a tad spicier on the paper with the original Spicebomb Extreme. And I feel like the spice is toned down just enough to where I think the tobacco and the vanilla are coming out a little bit more from Sensual Obsession's Spice Explosion. Damn good, though. Here I would say I can notice a little bit of a quality difference. I feel like the oils Victor and Rolf use are just a tad better. It smells a little bit higher quality. But again, it's on the paper, because with the Margiela fragrances, that wasn't the case. Yeah, pretty accurate, though. If I had to put a number on it, I would say it's every bit of 90+%. It's really close. Not as close as by the Fireplace, because the balance is shifted even more, I think, from the spice versus the sweetness here. And the quality is just a little touch different. I feel like Sensual Obsession's version smoother because the sweetness is more to the forefront than the spice. And you get more of a rough edge, even though it seems like a little bit better quality from Spicebomb Extreme. Another one that's pretty damn good, though. Pretty accurate representation. Not too shabby. Spice Explosion. Their version of Spicebomb Extreme. Now, I do not have the original for comparison's sake. Scandalous Man is their version of the new Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal pour Homme. So I've never smelled the original, so I can't compare. I don't know how accurate it's going to be. That smells like a sweet designer fragrance. It smells almost run-of-the-mill sweet designer fragrance. And that's not a knock to Sensual Obsessions. That's kind of a underwhelming, but kind of what I expected for Scandal. Doesn't smell bad. Doesn't smell bad at all. I'm not saying that at all. It smells familiar. It smells in line with your Invictuses, your 1 Millions, the designer sweet fragrances that have been so popular over the years. This one's got more of a thickness to it. I do believe if I remember correctly, there's supposed to be like a strong caramel note in here. And it's a thick sweetness. It's not exactly coming off to me as caramel, but if my memory serves me correctly, that's supposed to be like the dominant note in this fragrance, and that would make sense based on what I'm smelling. It's a very thick and creamy sweetness. But there's still a brightness to it. There's a little bit of a freshness. That could be the paper, because the paper tends to bring out the fresh notes a bit more, and the dark notes fall a little bit flatter. Smoky accords. Sometimes tobaccos can come across like earthy vetiver and stuff like that. In my experience with certain fragrances anyways. This is nice. It's nice, but it's not blowing me away. I don't know, on skin it might be something special though. I'm not sure. It intrigues me. It intrigues me enough to where I want to see what this is like on skin. Matter of fact, little half spray. Let's see what we're working with here on skin. See if it wows me any. You never know. It's nice. Same feeling I get from the paper. The freshness is toned up even more now on my skin. A lingering sweetness, like the sweet aroma comes in from the background and kind of catches you as you pull away. For the top note, the opening blast. It's warm but not spicy. Comes across warm but not spicy. Interesting. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. If I had to throw a number at it, I would say it's like a 6.5 range. If I spend time with it, that might jump up to a 7, but it's a pretty good scent. It's a pretty good aroma. How accurate is it to JPG, Jean-Paul Gaultier's Scandal? I don't know. I haven't smelled it yet. I haven't tried it. It's not too dense of a sweetness. I feel like the sweetness was thicker on the paper. But it's still a thick creaminess in the background. And there's a warmth and freshness at the same time. Up top, though, the freshness is starting to dial back and the warmth is coming through more. It's solid. It's solid. I have to spend some more time with it, but Scandalous Man. Their version of Jean-Paul Gaultier's Scandal pour Homme. So I gotta say, all 4 are solid. If I have to pick a favorite, I think based on the accuracy, I would have to go with, not Naughty Pleasure, with Up in Smoke. Their version of By the Fireplace, because it's just so accurate. If I had to pick a favorite, Spice Explosion would probably come in second because it is a pretty accurate version of Spicebomb Extreme. Smells really good. Who doesn't like Spicebomb Extreme? It's few and far between. But now let's get into this giveaway. So this is going to be for Continental United States only. All you have to do is like this video, make sure you subscribe to TLTG Reviews, and in the comments put TLTG SO for me, as you see on screen, capital S, capital O. That stands for Sensual Obsessions. And the winner will get their pick of the 4. So whoever ends up winning, you can pick between any of the 4. Whichever bottle, or fragrance technically, sounded best to you, and you're the chosen winner, that's going to be the bottle I send to you. Fair enough? Again, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to TLTG Reviews, and comment below TLTG SO for me. Make sure the S and the O are capitalized. Continental United States only. I'll leave this running for about a week, and the chosen winner will get to select from the 4 fragrances that we smelled in this video, and I will send whatever bottle they pick to them. And until next time, I hope one of you, I don't know who's going to win, I don't know which bottle you're going to choose, but whichever one you end up with, I hope you enjoy. Good luck, everybody. Have a good one.